I must own at least 10 superhero graphic tees, watched hundreds of episodes of superhero animated shows, and read easily more than 1 million pages of superhero-related comics. To put it simply, I love superheroes. Growing up, one of my all-time favorite heroes had to be Spiderman. Did you know the comic series The Amazing Spider-Man just last year reached its 700th issue and has been in publication since the 60s? Crazy, huh? And to think, Spider-Man didn't start off on his own title either. No, Spidey debuted in 1961 as a feature in the 15th issue of Amazing Fantasy. Unless you're that one being on the planet that has never seen the cartoons or the movies, you probably know this story. A radioactive spider bites the adolescent teen Peter Parker, and he soon discovers he can stick to walls, has heightened strength, can sense imminent danger, etc. And of course, like any other person in his place, he uses the newfound power for personal gain, money, TV appearances, fame. But in letting the material stuff go to his head, he lets the thief pass him. Well, one sad night, Peter returns home to find that his Uncle Ben, the man who raised and practically was a father to him, had been murdered. But after pursuing the man who did it, he discovers the culprit was the thief he could have stopped but simply let pass. And in doing so, Peter Parker learns the focal point which his story is based upon, and that is, with great power comes great responsibility. I've often wondered why people love Amazing Fantasy so much. What was it about this story that was so special that it spurred everything it became? What made this character so popular he could so easily withstand the test of time despite his audience? What made this fictional figure so iconic? I used to think it was the envy of the amazing abilities, that maybe we did all just have that longing to be bit by the radioactive spider that gave us kick-ass superpowers. But my theory is that it's something more than that. I think on a certain level, we all can relate, you know? We've all had a moment in our lives someone suffered due to our inaction. It could have been the someone we stopped from driving home drunk and ended up paralyzed. The person with the addiction, we could have gotten help. Or the one we saw getting bullied every day, who every night went to bed contemplating suicide. I think we want to all be Spider-Man so bad, sometimes we forget what being Spider-Man's about. We get so caught up in the fact that we dream of being able to stick to walls that we forget the most important lesson, that with great power comes great responsibility. Maybe if we had more people in the world living by the principle, we might actually have superheroes. I want to make Amazing Fantasy a reality.